All right, in this one we're going to show what Ouroboros is and how people use it. Now, when you're starting out, Ouroboros can be made available by simply teleporting to it. And I've already done it because I saw someone drop it. But if you're in the starting area, which is right by Miss Liberty, you can simply just ask in chat if anybody can drop an Ouroboros portal. And there are a lot of people who will do it. A lot of times many will. So it essentially looks like this. So if you see this thing here, this is an Ouroboros portal. And the first time you go there, it will automatically give you the ability to summon the portal. So just go there for the first time and then you're all set. This is Ouroboros. It's a floating island. If you fall through here, it will just bring you back to this little pool. So I don't think you can easily get yourself killed here. And there are a lot of NPCs in this area. Um, and portals and these floating islands, which are kind of fun to visit, but there's nothing there really. Just visit. This is also a starting point for a lot of incarnate trials. So when people are doing like behavioral adjustment facility or BAF as it's called, or many of the others, it'll start in this area. So people will come here. You just announce in broadcast that you'd like to join. You have to be level 50 to do those. And you just get invited. People form leagues, and they start from here. So it's a very convenient little meeting area. This is the main portal, and it'll take you to all the these are the hero zones that it goes to, and these are the villain zones. So this covers a decent amount. Your supergroup teleporter is still a lot more extensive, but this one's pretty quick. And when you're doing task forces with other people, sometimes it's convenient to just drop one of these Ouroboros portals and have everybody use it. And the other thing to note here is that there is a crystal. It's called Aspect of the Pillar, and it will provide you with missions. I'm too low level, but it's the same thing as the mission computer in your supergroup base. You can start flashback missions and redo some of the lower level stuff. And then there's another portal which is kind of behind, and it's called the Echo. And this will take you to all the Echo areas. So the one that gets used a lot is the Dark Astoria. So when you see people announcing in chat that Adamastor is going to be spawning soon to join up, people go to this area here through Ouroboros, and they fly, and usually there are leagues there, and it's a very quick defeat because so many people show up. It's a quick way to get some, you know, loot from defeating a giant monster. And there's also this. This is the Galaxy City that I mentioned in one of my other videos. This is really the only way to reach it is as an echo. So it'll take you to a zone, which is something from the past. It's still populated, and it's like you go back in time. And I'm really surprised there's somebody else that came here. It's usually pretty empty because there's not as much to do here. You can do exploration, you can still level. I mean, this used to be a starting zone, so you get some level 1 thugs stealing things from citizens. Use my temporary rocket pack. And yeah, this is the old zone. In the old days, when you have a choice of either going to Atlas Park or Galaxy City, and you would show up here. I think the Brawler was the main character that would show up, and he'd stand over here, and you'd get your initial training, and you'd have some contacts to go around. So it was a fun little place as well. But as time went on, I guess it was Cryptic Studios realized that they really didn't need two starting zones. That one was probably enough. So they switched over, and there was this large cataclysmic event, and Galaxy City got taken over. I forget, maybe it was a Rick the Invasion. I don't remember. But yeah, it sort of disappeared. I don't think the train station works, which is why the Ouroboros portal is here, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Yeah, the train looks functional, but it won't take you anywhere because this is really in the past. But you can always go back to one of the other Echo things, or just go back to Ouroboros. And that's pretty much what Ouroboros is. So when you start the game and you'd like access to this, just say it in either the slash help or slash broadcast or slash local. If someone can drop an Ouroboros portal, and there's a very good chance that if you do start and you're in Atlas Park, someone's already dropped it because it's just a convenience feature. And it's nice to have. And when you come back, it'll take you to one of several spots around City Hall. So this time it took you behind City Hall next to the supergroup teleporter and the tram station that can take you places. So travel in City of Heroes is extremely easy. You can get to any zone within seconds. You can either take one of the trams, use a supergroup, and you can see them with the supergroup has the little P here, base portal. You can also get powers from the start merchant once you get some money that has a personal supergroup portal and eventually a supergroup portal you can drop anywhere for everyone else to use. Very convenient when you're playing in a task force and you're in a place which may require others to use the supergroup to travel to maybe one of the hazard zones. So it's kind of nice. So that's Ouroboros.